Hey, how's it going, guys? Supreme Total War here. Today I have an online 2v2 to show you. I am playing as the Dwarves, my ally is Bretonia, and we are going up against another Dwarf and Chaos. Now Chaos brought these Hell Cannons, and usually they'd be pretty good against Dwarves, I guess, because the Dwarves are pretty, they have a pretty dense formation that the Hell Cannon can hit them pretty hard. But I brought two cannons of my own, and cannons are really good at taking out dwarf cannons. Dwarf cannons are really good against hell cannons. They take them out really quickly, and his hell cannons aren't going to get very many shots in. See, I've already got a couple good hits on it. Yeah, they're going to drop fast. I have a grudge thrower as well that's going to be firing down on his infantry. He's brought mostly Chaos Warriors, some Aspiring Champions. He actually has some Dragon Ogres over here on the flank. That's going to be cool to see. And then this dwarf player, he's got pretty basic dwarf army. I don't know. He's got a bunch of dwarf warriors and then just a random hammer unit. Whole bunch of Iron Drakes, some Iron Drake Troll Hammer torpedoes, which I think is kind of a weird pick. But as you can see, my army is taking big damage, especially these Iron Breakers in the front here. I'm going to retreat them back and just leave my artillery to fire because I know that my cannons, they've already taken out one of the Hell Cannon. They're going to take out the other one pretty quickly, and with my grudge thrower I'm going to be able to put good damage down onto his Chaos Warriors. Now my ally has brought two trebuchets as well, so yeah, we're going to be putting down a lot of fire on them. As you can see, Chaos is now starting to push forward. Not getting a ton of hits actually, but there goes his second Hell Cannon, down to half health with one volley. But he is now mobilizing, and the dwarf ally is, I think he charges in, I don't know, I think he's a little slower. But as you can see, Chaos is getting hit hard, and there goes their Hell Cannon. Now, being the dwarves teaming up with Bretonia, we're mixing like a pretty solid infantry with some great mobility. He's got some Knights of the Realm and some Grail Knights back there. He's got Pegasus Knights with Leon Kerr. He's going to charge forward and take on the Chaos Flying Squad with the help of my Thunderers. And I do believe my cannon targets the Lord here. Yes, it does. Now Leon Kerr is going to get double teamed, but they are going to come in range of my Thunderers, who are going to quickly start firing down at his Lord. And his Lord's at about less than half health already. They're now going after... Yeah, Leon Kerr decides to run. Some spells coming down on my Thunderers, not doing a ton. But as you can see, my Thunderers quickly shredded the Chaos Lord. The Exalted Hero is still there, but the Fire Sorcerer... She shattered, wow, I didn't... Chaos Sorcerer Fire comes back though, and so does the Exalted Hero, but his Lord is now dead, and that is a big deal. Oh, I forgot to show this. The Dragon Ogres actually got caught. Bretonia had some Knights hiding in the trees here, and they just sprung a trap and slaughtered these Dragon Ogres. So that's unfortunate. That's a lot of money lost, and his infantry is being forced to charge in alone, and he's lost a lot of men already. The dwarf player is... He's marching in very slowly. He has a lot of ranged units, but only 4 infantry. 3 flame cannons as well, but not great range. They're going to have to get up there. And by the time they do, Bretonia might be too big of a threat with all their cavalry, because they don't really have anything to protect all this range. That's a weird dwarf army there. But look at all this cavalry just running down the field, taking out some of these Dragon Ogres. Leon Kerr and his Pegasus Knights are just easily cleaning up the... Chaos Flying Squad. And at this point, Chaos has met my dwarf lines. Now I have a main line of Longbeards with Iron Breakers in the center, and the entire thing is backed up by Longbeards with great weapons. So I'm mixing kind of holding power with some armor piercing, damage dealing, killing power. My Runesmith is getting some buffs off. And Grombrindle is quickly taking out a lot of these Chaos Warriors and Aspiring Champions. He's a great Lord to have in melee. And with the rear charges from the Grail Knights and the Knights of the Realm, Chaos is not going to last very long. Oh, I think he just got hit by a grudge thrower. That's unfortunate. Yeah, as you can see, the aspiring champions are running away as I guess some of these Chaos Warriors are coming back, but most of them are running while the dwarves slowly push up with their shields. Has he got his... It looks like he's got his Quarrelers, great weapons. It looks like they're in melee. Or melee mode. Yeah, but Chaos got quickly destroyed. They didn't do much to my army, so I'm going to push down this hill, get into position. Bretonnia's getting hit pretty hard by the flame cannons, but again, I don't think he has enough to finish us off. He definitely doesn't have enough to protect his flame cannons. From all this Bretonnian cavalry. I mean, his Quarrelers are already getting hit, and as you can see, they're starting to target the, yeah, they're already here. The Pegasus Knights have already landed. Here comes the Ankur. Oh, my Ankur just took a shot. So I've just kind of set up my army here. Bretonnia's taking a ton of damage from those flame cannons, though. I guess they're light armor. And there comes a Curse, Curse in the Midnight Wind is coming down on all the dwarves. Bretonnia is just ripping through them. I'm just kind of set up here. At this point, I was kind of cocky. I knew we were going to win. I'm just letting my Iron Breakers throw in their charges. Absolutely destroy them. I believe I have some Thunderers and Quarrelers back there that are going to be firing down. And then come more of the charges. I'm sending in my heroes because they are relatively untouched. My Thane is going in. There's Grombrindle in the fight. And I'm going to send Grombrindle over to 1v1 Ungrim. I think I actually already... Yeah, I have a Thane up here coming in because he also had a Thane. So there's a bit of a Dwarf Lord battle over here. Except his Thane kept going. Mine stayed in the fight. But what I actually do is I pull my Thane out in a second to just let Grombrindle and Ungrim 1v1. I thought it would be a little bit cooler. He should be running... When do I give him the order? Oh my gosh. They're getting hit by artillery. Oh, there goes Grombrindle's flash bomb is going off. We've got some Longbeards coming in here. And there, I ran my Thane away. I think another one tries to come in, but I run him away just as he gets there. Let Grombrindle finish off Ungrim. Yeah, he's walking away. I don't think Ungrim gets up from that last hit, though. And no, he does not. Ungrim is dead. Grombrindle has killed him. And I've got some Longbeards with great weapons in there finishing up the fight. Here comes a huge Bretonnian charge into all these Trollhammer torpedoes. And that's it for the battle. Yeah, so as you can see, I actually didn't get a ton of kills, but it just Chaos took so much damage from like my Grudge Thrower, my cannons, and my allies' army that he couldn't even stand up against me, and I didn't even have to go into melee with the dwarves, so it was a pretty easy fight. But this was my first battle with Grombrindle, I believe, because he just came out for everybody free. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Anyways, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.